Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Welcome, my name is Aiden. I'm so happy that you're here. Today I have a video on some of my favorite peach scents. I love the scent of peach. It's probably one of my top notes. I love drupes, so anything, those are stone fruits. Peaches, cherries, plums. Sorry, I got distracted. There is a giant bug crawling up the window right in front of me, and it freaked me out a little bit. Anyway, I love apricots and nectarines, anything with a stone. Those are my favorite fruits. Almond is actually part of the drupe family, but it's the interior of the stone. Fun fact, in case you didn't know. Anyway, I wanted to share some of my favorite peach scents. They range in affordability, and they also range in availability. So a few of these I know are no longer available, but I wanted to tell you about them anyway, just because they are ones that I absolutely love the scent of, and every time I smell them, it just makes me really happy. If you haven't already subscribed, please do consider subscribing. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and let me know if there are some other notes that you would like me to do in the series. I have been trying to film these as much as possible before the school year starts, so it might be a little bit before we get to all of them, but let me know and I will be keeping a list of them and going through my Fragrantica by note to look for which ones really call to me and which ones I feel like have a prominent note. These are all scents that smell like peaches. Sometimes you get scents that list something and you're like, I don't get that note at all. So that's why I wanted to do this series. I'm going to break in here really fast because I forgot to include one that I think needs to be mentioned. I got this one very recently, so it wasn't really I wasn't thinking about it on my radar when I was putting together my list of peach fragrances. This is Peach Glow by Zara. This is a newer fragrance, and I just wanted to really quickly talk about this. I know it's not going to be in the ranking. Sorry, I know I've done this on I'm doing this on a couple of videos because I got this with another one. This one has that peach. This kind of, I know what it smells like now. I talked about this in my haul. I was like, it reminds me of something. This kind of reminds me of Playing with the Devil by Kilian. It's different. It's lighter, but I think that grapefruit is doing some of what the black currant does in Playing with the Devil. So our top notes are peach and grapefruit. Middle note is jasmine. Base notes are praline and amber. So I do think this one has a peachness to it. I would not say it's an overly peach scent. I think there's other ones that are probably more peachy. I get it smells kind of musky. I know there's no musk listed in here. I do like this scent, and I will definitely be wearing this. But I think this one is probably not a safe blind buy, which is ironic because I blind bought it because I wanted free shipping, okay? So I ordered Zara Barbie and I ordered this one because I wanted something else so I could get free shipping. So I like this one. I do think it has a slight peachiness to it, but that kind of grapefruit, it's a slight stinkiness. But I like the stinkiness, like it's a good stinkiness, if that makes sense. I don't know. Anyway, there is Peach Glow. It's another interesting peach, but if you're looking for an authentic peach, this is not it. We're going to start with the most obvious of all of the fragrances. This is Bitter Peach by Tom Ford. Yes, I finally did pick this up. I picked this up just not too long ago. Costco had a fabulous deal on it, so I got it for way less than half price. I got it for $150 instead of $3.95, which I'm very happy about. It's still, that's a lot for me for a perfume, but happy that I finally have it because I have been pining after this fragrance for a couple years. I got a decant of this in Royalty Scents and back in November 2021, and I have wanted it ever since. And yeah, so I finally have it. This is a different peach. This is not like a fresh off the vine peach. This is not a just opened up a bag of peach rings. We got some of those scents coming up. This is a warming kind of almost stewed or baked type of a peach. I'm going to tell you all the notes because this one probably has the most notes of all of them. Top notes are peach, blood orange, cardamom, and heliotrope. Middle notes are rum, cognac, divana, and jasmine. Base notes are Indonesian patchouli leaf, a very specific type of patchouli, vanilla, tonka bean, sandalwood, benzoin, cashmere, styrax, labdanum, and vetiver. So many things. Do I get all of those? No. I do get the peach. Obviously, that's why I wanted it. Seems that my voice is going on. I don't know why. Sometimes you just have to clear out. So I do get the peach. I do get that rum and cognac. There's a booziness to it. But I also get those spices. Like, I guess it's the cardamom that I'm really getting, because it feels like you have taken a peach and almost like a peach pie, but with a little bit more spices, and you have used fresh peaches that have kind of stewed a little bit, not a jar of peaches or canned peaches. It doesn't give that scent, which is what I usually get from peach pies. Granted, all of the peach pies I've ever had have been store-bought and never homemade, but I feel like this goes beyond. It's absolutely delicious. Is it worth $400? No. No, it is not. But if you can find it for a good deal, do keep an eye out. If you have a Costco membership, check their website, because they have good deals at Costco. I feel like I shouldn't be telling you that, because you're going to buy the perfumes I want. But yes, I really do enjoy that one. Another prominent peach note is in Flowerbomb Ruby Orchid, and this doesn't have very many scent notes listed. Yes, I did break my little tag off of it, or whatever you want to call them, which I am upset about that. I wish that I hadn't done that. I dropped it and it broke off. This is a more perfumey peach, and the peach kind of takes a back seat, I feel, on this scent. But I do get that. It wears really beautifully on the skin. I really enjoy smelling it on skin. So, like I said, there's not a lot of scent notes for this. The top notes are peach and vine, middle note is orchid, and base note is vanilla bean. So, to me, this kind of has some of the Flowerbomb DNA, but it smells very different. It's probably, I think, the most different of all of the flankers of Flowerbomb. And at first, I get like the peach is kind of soft and in the background. And as it settles down, it gets to be a more tart peach, a little bit unripe almost. And there's the vanilla is in the background, because it's that Flowerbomb vanilla that you're getting in there. It is really nice. It is not a summer scent to me. This is still more of a fall, winter, early spring type of a scent. I wouldn't be wearing this in the heat. Same with Bitter Peach. But I do have some ones that I feel are more summer and spring friendly, which we will be talking about. But yes, this is another lovely peach. Okay, next up we have one from Shay and Blue. This is White Peaches. I will say this one has a very fleeting longevity, which kind of sucks. I wish this one had longer longevity, because I do really love this one. This is my favorite of the Shay and Blue fragrances that I've tried. I haven't tried all of them, but I do really enjoy this one. Anyway, Shay and Blue, this is a beautiful peach scent. It's slightly perfumey, just a little titch, but not a lot. It smells, it's like you take fresh peaches, but you also kind of mixed them a little bit with peach rings. That's what I get with the White Peaches. If you want something pretty authentic, this is a good one. I should give you the notes, huh? So my notes on this are peach, middle notes are black elder and ice, and the base note is birch. Interesting. Maybe it's the ice that I'm getting a little bit in there, but if you get a chance, get your hands on this one. I know that you can get this at Lucky Scent. You can also get it at their website. It's not like a widely distributed brand, but it is nice. I do really like this one, and I've worn quite a bit of it, you know. It's hard with some of my collection to get like dents that you can see. This next one is sadly discontinued. I got this in an estate auction, and I was so excited that I got it, and I do really like this one. I don't like it quite as much as the other one I got, but this is Sparkling Peach by Bath & Body Works. This is their old school packaging. All of their perfumes used to look like this back in the day. I also got Fresh Pineapple, which I talked about in my pineapple video, which is the first one in the series. And oh my gosh, I love that scent. This is more of a body spray to me. It very much smells like a Bath & Body Works scent. And it has so many notes. Let me read you all the notes because there's a lot. We have peach, nectarine, pomegranate, and blackcurrant. Middle notes are apricot, peach. Green notes, lily of the valley, and jasmine. Base notes are plum, sandalwood, amber, and musk. Yeah, lots of scent notes. For me, I get the peach and then it kind of fades a little bit, and the greenness that's in there is a little bit more prominent than I would like it to be. So there's the definite greenness. I think these are kind of similar. They're very different though. I feel like they're different, but I also feel like they're akin in some ways. They're very different than the first two peach scents that I told you about, because these two are very much more peach, like being the most prominent note, and the first two had a lot of other things playing in with the peach. So of the peach scents I'm talking about, this is probably my least favorite peach. So it's no skin off, like, don't have FOMO that it's gone, but it is really lovely. And I kind of wish Bath & Body Works would bring back some of these type scents, like a really peach forward one in the fragrance line, and just, I don't know, like not with tea mixed in, because they've done a couple with tea or like honeysuckle. I just want peach to be the shining star. My next one is maybe the most controversial, the least probably prominent peach note of all of them. And this guy is a decant. This is Kilian Playing with the Devil. I picked up a fragrance refill of this from the cosmetic company store, and then I had to find a bottle to decant it. So most of it's in here, but not all of it. I'm like, did I even get the there we go. I couldn't tell if I hit the strip with the spray. This to me has a slight stinkiness to it, which I kind of like. But it almost smells like somebody is starting to have a little BO, but not like, and then they put this over it, so it kind of mixes, but it's like, I know that sounds absolutely terrible, but it's kind of intoxicating, and I really enjoy being folded into this. I think this is probably the most polarizing of all of these, and it has good longevity, I will say that. So be careful with that. Let me give you all the notes, kind of explain where we're coming from. So our top notes are black currant, that could be where that's coming from, white peach, lychee, and blood orange. Middle notes are pimento, pepper, rose, and jasmine. Base notes are sandalwood, vanilla, patchouli, cedar, benzoin, and tonka bean. So we got a lot of scent notes going on in here, but I do get that prominent peach. And it's not cassis. Like, cassis, some people think smells like cat pee, but I don't. Like, I don't get that. But there's something in here. And it settles down, and it just is kind of this peachy, but a very sophisticated peach type scent, in a very, very different way from bitter peach. This smells like a fresh peach, not a cooked peach, which I get from bitter peach. But yes, I really do like this one, and I'm very happy that I was able to get this, and I got it during Black Friday, so that really helped a lot too, because they were doing major sales. But yeah, Playing with the Devil, it's really interesting. I think it's probably the most unique type of a scent out of the ones that I'm talking about today. So I've been kind of cutting it off at 5 recently, but not for peach, because I had 2 more that I was like, I need to talk about all of these scents. So next up we have Skylar Peach Fields. This is probably the most recent. Yes, this is the most recent release. This and the next one are both recent releases that came out in 2023. And this is really good. I bought this as a blind buy. I don't know if I would have necessarily wanted to purchase it. This was my first Skylar. I have a love-hate relationship with Skylar. Like, some of them I like, but they're very, very fleeting. Like, this is not going to last more than an hour or two on me. That's how I feel with most of my Skylars. Like, they have no lasting power. And I don't know if I feel like they're $90 worth. Like, these bottles are $90. I got it on sale. I got it during the Sephora sale, I think, or maybe I got it during the Macy's sale. Sometime I got it on sale, so that definitely helped a lot. And this has almost a plasticky type scent to me. Like, you had the plastic bag that peach rings were in, that they've sat too long in there and they kind of took on the essence of the plastic. Have you ever had that happen? Maybe I don't think that happens so much now, but I feel like that happened a lot as kids. Like, we just had the essence of plastic in a lot of things. So I kind of get that, or like almost the plastickiness that you get in Stella McCartney Pop. Like, there's that plasticky bit to it, but it almost smells like we have some, like, it doesn't smell so much like peach rings, but like you made the peach rings smell more authentic, if that makes sense. I'm probably making absolutely no sense. Let me give you the notes. The notes on this are white peach, grapefruit, and mandarin orange. Middle notes are osmanthus, lily of the valley, and vanilla. Base notes are sandalwood, musk, cashmere wood, and amber. And I like it, and I've worn it, and I will continue to wear it. It's kind of a weird peach to me. I still get, like, that peach is still there, and I do think it's kind of the white peach in this one as well, in the white peaches, but there's just something else going on there that's a little synthetic-y. So take of that what you will. The last one has been an obsession of mine. I got the travel size in the April Sephora sale. I went through that by the end of May, and then I used my Rouge reward that I had enough points for at Sephora to redeem for a full-size bottle. So I got this one for 10, thank goodness. And yeah, there is a dent in here, and that's because I've worn this quite a bit, and I absolutely love this. This is a great one. I love to just, like, throw this on with other things too. I feel like it's a great layering. This is Sparkling Sugar by Clean Reserve, and anything that's kind of has a sugary or fruity note to it, maybe not citrus, but I've been just, like, throwing this on and it sweetens it up a little bit, and but I also wear it by itself. It's similar to Radiant Nectar, but it's different. I like this one more than Radiant Nectar, I will say that, but they're definitely sisters or siblings. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you the notes on this one before I just, like, want to douse myself in it. And I already have perfume on. I'm trying to, like, I'm testing out a Scentbird scent, and I don't. Fragrantica doesn't have a lot on this one. The only notes it's showing are peach, white musk, and blackcurrant, so that doesn't help us very much. It definitely has a sugariness to it. It is the sweetest of all of the scents. That is absolutely for certain. So the peach is there, but it's a very, very light peach, a very sugary peach, like almost like peaches and cream. Like, if you think of peaches and cream, but you take out that lactonic note to it, if that makes sense. That's what I'm getting. And then, like, it just has sugar in it. I love this scent so much. It's become one of my absolute favorites this past year. And yeah, I do see myself finishing this bottle and hoping that they don't keep it as limited edition, because I probably will want another bottle of this one eventually. So let's go from least peach to most peach and kind of talk about it. This is going to be the hardest one, I think. This was definitely hard to try to, like, figure out which one I think has the least amount of peach, because these peaches are really, really different. So I'm going to say the least peachy of them is Ruby Orchid Flowerbomb by Viktor and Rolf. It's there, but it definitely takes a back seat, and it's not necessarily something that when you smell it, you're like, oh, that's peach. Then we're going to put my beloved Clean Reserve Sparkling Sugar, because to me, This is just sweet and beautiful. I don't necessarily go, oh, that's a peach scent, until like I read that it was peach and I was like, oh, that's what I'm smelling. That's the fruitiness that I'm smelling is the peach. So I don't think it's instantly recognizable as a peach scent. Then we're going to put bitter peach. I know this one has peach in the name, but I feel like there's so many other things like the booziness, the spices in there. So the peach is a very different type of peach. It's not like an instantly recognizable juicy peach that you get from like the fruit stand, you know? And then we're going to put Kilian, Playing with the Devil. Once again, so many things going on. It has the black currant, has that little BO type of scent with it. I do love it. And so the peach is there. It's just not quite as prominent as some of the other ones. Then we are going to put Peach Fields. I think this one is peachy, but it's, you know, has that plasticiness that's just a little bit slightly off-putting to me, just a little bit. And I think the other two have a more photorealistic type of peach scent. Then we're going with Sparkling Peach by Bath & Body Works. This one, the greenness does come in and kind of can overpower the peach just a little bit, but the peach on initial is a very true peach scent. So that we're going to put that one, which means the number one peachiest fragrance is Shay and Blue White Peaches. And I do think they do pretty good with like saying what they are and smelling like it. Not so much watermelon. I don't like the watermelon one. But it is a really nice peachy type scent. So this would be what I consider the most peachy out of these. Do you have any peach fragrances? What would you add to my list? Or are there fragrances? What do you think of these if you've tried any of them? Let me know down below. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.